Have you ever started writing a song? There's ideas rushing to you and you're getting super excited. You finish the verse and you're onto the chorus. But no matter how hard you try, you just can't get it to work. You can't find the right melody, you can't find the right sounds, and so you give up. Deflated and thinking you'll try again tomorrow. Yeah, me too. So I set up a Zoom call with my good friend, Mac Rose, and I was amazed by the 3 main steps he was taught in university to instantly improve his chorus. I was blown away by some of the advice, so I'm sure you will be too. So let's start by asking Mac Rose, what are the main things we can do to differentiate our chorus from our verse?
I might go not too complicated, so it sounds like something that's easily remembered, or maybe something that's repetitive. Be aware, like, you want to make it a hook.
If you're not singing it around the house after you've written it, then what hope does it have?
Yeah, I don't know many people who write their own songs and don't love it themselves before they show other people. Yeah, if you're not loving it, I don't think other people are going to love it.
So your chorus should be easily remembered with its hook or catchy bit. And you can do this by keeping your vocal relatively simple, repetitive, and the center point of all the other lyrics. But there are more ways that we can differentiate our chorus from our verse.
A lot of the time people will try and hit their highest notes in the chorus. They'll try and keep it, or they'll have more dynamic range in the chorus. They'll try and keep it reasonably flat in the verse. That's something that's used a lot. The whole point of the chorus is to be somewhat of a climax. And then there is also an anti-chorus, which is a thing as well.
So pitch, dynamics, and make sure it's the climax of our song. You can also have a huge build-up and then drop into an anti-chorus, just like Charlie Puth does in Attention. You could also try Disclosure's trick and drop in heavy on the second beat of the chorus. Those little things to keep the listener guessing and keep the song fresh. But a danger does arise by having such repetitive vocal lines. The audience might get bored and click the dreaded skip button. So how do we prevent this disaster from happening?
I would kind of typically go 4 bars if I can. Make one small change to the arrangement. If one thing happens every, we'll say 4 bars, maximum 8 bars, one small change happens, it just can sometimes be enough to keep your ears interested.
And it can be something new added in, or it can be something dropping out.
Yeah, that's a really good point.
It's so true. The tiniest production change can make a world of difference. But there's always one super popular production trick available if you're in 4/4 time.
Especially in a chorus though, you want to play the first 4 bars, leave the hi-hat out, and then it's something so simple. You add the next 4 bars, you add a syncopated hi-hat, and it adds so much, and it's so simple.
Keeping your chorus fresh is super important. Remember, you don't have to do too much. Just little bits of ear candy can be more than enough.
All them little bits in the arrangement that keep people interested in listening is what really takes a song from kind of home studio singer-songwriter to professional standard, I think.
So we've established that the chorus is the most important part of our track. So where should we put it?
Another thing I'm seeing a lot in the pop world is they do a chorus, but it'll just be really stripped back, so just the vocalist. It's really nice to grab people straight away, and if you can get them kind of just on the hook a bit without giving everything away, I think it's a really, really good tool and a really good arrangement tool.
No, that's really super. You need to have that hook that's reoccurring, and by the end of the first playing of the song, people need to be able to hear it again in their mind. If you put the chorus first, but with really stripped down production, you're starting to get that vocal melody into their ear, and it's also allowing you to start and end the song on the chorus.
Most of the songs I listen to start on the chorus now. It's just super trendy. I think it kind of fits with all our short attention spans with TikTok and originally with Vine, and now we only watch short videos for the most part. You need to grab people quick or they're gone.
So if our attention spans have shortened, should this affect the length of our track?
New Year's Eve I was watching Top of the Pops from the 80s and 90s and 2000s, and the songs were so long, and you've heard the chorus 10 times before the song is over, and I apologise to all them people who write them great songs, and I don't have the attention span to listen to a chorus that many times or a verse that many times. If I want to listen to it that much, I'll play it on repeat, and I do that all the time. I was in the gym today, I listened to one song on repeat because I love that song, and it's a really short song, less than 3 minutes, could even be less than 2, and I just play it on repeat because I love it.
But that's really interesting because you're kind of hacking the system then, because if it's a short song, if they like it enough, even if it's only 2 or 3 choruses in it, maybe at the start, middle and end, you're making people give you more streams as opposed to just listen to the 3.5 minute song once. But if it's 2 minute or 2:15, they might listen to it twice.
Exactly.
And then all of a sudden you've gotten yourself 2 full streams as opposed to just the 1. Find your catchy hook, introduce it at the start of your track, keep it fresh by changing it or the production around it slightly, and who knows, you might even get extra streams if you manage to keep it short and sweet. One thing we didn't look at in today's video was how to write those perfectly catchy chords for your chorus. Luckily I have a video that covers just that right here. So be sure to watch it to make sure you're not missing out on these beautiful chords. And you can listen to my full chat with Zach on the Music Creative podcast. I'll leave the link down below.